Well, I applied and got accepted, and a similarly great experience.
Howard in Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, Howard in Washington. I recall one of the highlights of my life over there was when Thurgood Marshall was getting ready to argue a case before the Supreme Court. He would come to Howard Law School for what they call a dry run. And the professors at the law school would play the Supreme Court justices. And they would ask the questions, and a lot of those professors pretty sharp. And then he would prep it by answering the questions. And I recall getting a book or something. But that was a highlight. I'd go get a book for Thurgood Marshall, because if something came up, they need a law book or something.
Tell us a little more about Thurgood Marshall.
Well, I just knew him by reputation. I met him a couple of times when he was out, but I didn't obviously sit down and talk to him. But I saw him. He was a tall guy. He was a giant, a legal giant, as you know. He argued a number of cases before the Supreme Court, became a Supreme Court justice. The only thing I recall is seeing him do the dry run when the professors would beat through the questions to him and they would argue back and forth. It was great, because you knew when he left there, the next day or two, he was going to go argue that same case before the Supreme Court. I never had an occasion to go down to the Supreme Court to see him argue there, but I was impressed with him at the law school. We had a moot court room, and all the professors would sit up, and there might be some professors in Georgetown or George Washington that came over. They played the justices, and they would ask the questions, and of course he would answer them. And I guess if they got a question they didn't answer to, they gave him a chance to work that out before they got down there and have one of the real Supreme Court justices asking. But I do recall watching it. It was a highlight of my life. I recall coming back here, and sometimes guys would kid me, went to U of L, and they talk about me going to Howard. And I said, I don't recall a U of L graduate being on the Supreme Court. And I know Howard. But